Greetings. I want to speak to you concerning how you would move across a bridge of incident to the fulfillment of your dream. So if you have a dream, if you have a goal in life, there is a bridge of incident that you must move across before you can have that fulfillment of that dream. I call it moving from providence to prominence. And that secret is in the Bible. It's a hidden secret. And it's in the story of Joseph in the Old Testament. And that is why I would encourage anyone who's listening to me to grab a hold of this Bible. Okay, the 66 books of magic, where I interpret every book in the Bible in a very, very short way before you get to read the book. And it is teaching you that the stories, they are all psychological and they must be understood from a metaphysical standpoint, from an esoteric standpoint, and from a psychological standpoint. And so all of that is to teach you how to get anything that you desire in this world, but you must understand that you'll move across a bridge of incident that will bring your dream into reality. Now, in the story of Joseph and his brothers, it gives you this key, and it's been done through the message of symbology, but I am gonna just summarize it in a very short way for you. Maybe sometime later on in the future I might go deeper into it and break it down and explain it verse after verse of it. But for right now, okay, it teaches you that Joseph tells of his dream to his father and his brothers. And it is teaching you that you are the Jima, because the Jima in man is God, and everyone have the Jima that is within themselves. And so it tells you that he saw his place of prominence, but not the in-betweens, not the bridge of incidents that would take place that would bring him into the place of prominence. So in short, Joseph saw the sun, the moon, the stars, everyone bow to him and saw himself in that high place. But he never knew that he would be sold by his brother. Okay? And he would have been a slave to Potiphar. And he would be wrongly accused by Potiphar's wife. Neither did he know that he would be placed in prison. Neither did he know he would meet a butler and a baker in prison. And they were actually instruments that was used to bring him closer to Pharaoh, to interpret Pharaoh's dream, and to bring him into the place of prominence. This whole life is all based on the interpretation of your dream. Because as I said before, you have goals, you have dreams, you have desires, things that you would like to accomplish in this life. And you are having this human experience in a dream. So life is a dream. Okay? And that is why from time to time you need to find a quiet place and get into the dream world by bringing yourself into a drowsy, sleepy state, a state that battles upon sleep, a very quiet state, and go into the world of imagination, into the world of your dream self. Go into the dream world and visualize your life whichever way you want to be, and do it in the present tense, because there's only now. Time is not real. And so it teaches you that all these events took place, but the main thing was to bring Joseph into the place of prominence. And so too, when you have set out and achieving certain things in this life, you will never understand the bridge of events that is taking place in your life to bring the fulfillment of your dream. And that is why you have to learn to trust the process. That's why you learn to just do the things that you're told to do and trust the process. That's why it's very important for you to be just a doer and not just a hearer. This is not about knowledge. This is quite practical. And so to cut a long story short, we see just as Abdullah the Black Messiah from Ethiopia instructed Neville Goddard to make his trip to Barbados, we see Neville had to carry out the instructions but never understand the bridge of incidents that would have taken place to bring the fulfillment of his dream until it did happen. And I'm saying to you, these things are all biblical, they are all in the Bible, and they are hidden and would not be made known to you unless you understand that the Bible is a book of mind science and should be interpreted psychologically. So next time you have a goal, next time you have a dream, equip yourself with this kind of information, with this kind of knowledge, and let it lead you and guide you so you would not get into overthinking, so you not become so anxious. But understand the process and trust the process. And remember that there's always a lot of gestation. Remember, everything has its time and season. An egg may hatch in 21 days, but an animal may bring forth in a couple months, maybe 3 months or 6 months. Then you to have this human experience, it may take between 9 and 10 months. Okay, so you have to understand the law of gestation. And as I said before, walk along with the process. Trust the process. But remember that there will be a bridge of incidents, a set of events that will take place, but you do not know what are those events. That's why it's very important for you to understand the little signs that the universe will show you and walk along with those signs. But the most important thing, let me say it again, learn to trust the process. Once you see the end and you live from the end, you will definitely get to see that light at the end of the tunnel. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I hope what I say, it makes sense to you and it really help you to be more patient and to go about with a better understanding of how whatever you desire, that you would pass through a number of events, okay, that you would not know that these events is bringing you to the fulfillment of the dream unless you're very, very observant and you have enough discernment to see the little signs, the mustard seed signs that is telling you that your dream will definitely come to pass and that you must not take a spiritual abortion. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I said before, I hope this makes sense to you. And I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you're listening to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or you'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru, and you can follow me on rumble.com also at Black Mad Guru. Also, before I leave you, I want to remind you that you can have one-on-one with me if you feel strongly led to do so, but it has terms and conditions, and if they fit you and you're willing to invest in yourself, then we can definitely have a great time together. Also, I have a course on my Patreon, and it's for people who are donating at least $20 or more. It's called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Real Reality Consciously, along with a bonus course on self-concept. So if you want to check out that course and get that bonus course on self-concept, also I'll definitely encourage you to do so. But before I leave, let me say that if you feel strongly led to support this work, I just want to remind you that we have a PayPal and the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brother, my sister, I just want to say peace, love you all, I'm out.